saying happy fall for? I'm about to go for a swim. I'm about to put on some button-ups, booties, and drink some pumpkin spice Starbucks.
Happy Friday, guys. Happy pumpkin spice flavor day. We're going to hang out and we're going to make some pumpkin spice bulletproof coffee. So first, let's cover what is bulletproof coffee and what does that mean. What is it for and what do you do with it and why you like it, Dory. I'm trying to get you guys fixed up here on Facebook. There we go. I just see too much of the stuff on top of my fridge. There we go. Okay, so first, bulletproof coffee is just a high-fat coffee. That can be any of the good keto fats that you like. Butter, ghee, coconut oil, MCT oil. I often make it with rendered bacon fat. So at its core, it is just a fat-added coffee. What is it for? A lot of people use it in the morning as basically a meal replacement. If you're getting up in the morning and you're hungry first thing in the morning, but you know it's not time to eat yet, a bulletproof coffee is really great. That bump of fat will get you through to when is a meal time. Now for me, I use bulletproof coffee a little bit differently. Because of my bariatric surgery and the limited amount of food I'm able to eat, I use bulletproof coffee as a good source of my added extra fats. So the average person will usually only have one bulletproof coffee in the morning as a meal replacement, whereas I have them throughout the day so that I'm able to get the adequate fats that I need. Miss Judy, hello. Do you know what? I love bulletproof coffee, and it was one of the things I thought I would hate. It was one of the first things I heard about keto, and I was like, dude, you're gross. Gross, butter in your coffee. Ew. And now I love it. Like, I practically live on the bulletproof coffee. You guys see me carry around my coffee mug everywhere. No one literally sees me without a coffee mug. I have one within my reaching distance at all times. And for me, I need to be able to consume approximately 15 tablespoons of fat a day. And in the small amount of food I eat, the only way to do that would be to eat fat soup every day. And this is a lot tastier than fat soup. So we're going to make a pumpkin spiced bulletproof coffee. I'm just using my instant coffee mix. I do have the Texas Parks Outlet coffee if I want to brew as well. We're just going to do a quick coffee. So we're going to put in the coffee base. Today I'm going to put butter as my fat of choice. Sometimes I use a tablespoon of butter. Sometimes I use a half a tablespoon of coconut oil and a half a tablespoon of butter. Today we're just going to use the butter. And then I put 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And that's it. That's all I put in my bulletproof coffee. We're going to add the water. Today, we're going to add some pumpkin flavoring to it. I also, on Facebook, I included the recipe that I have if you want to make coffee creamer out of raw pumpkin, out of canned pumpkin. We did that recipe last year. So I've included that on Facebook as well if you don't want to use the extract. This one is a flavor emulsion by Loran Oils. It's a little bit different than a standard. I'm going to pour some out so you can see it. It's a little different than a standard flavor. It's definitely a cream emulsion, and that is different. I'm going to use a half of a teaspoon in my coffee and add that in there. And then I'm going to show you guys my absolute favorite. My lovely lady Misty bought me a frother while we were in Austin, and I've never had one before. I only used it for the first time the other day, and I went, what is so special about that? Oh my goodness, I'm going to show you guys what is so special about that. The frother works so good. Now, I'm going to caution you, put it in before you turn it on. I didn't make a big mess. Totally not me. Whatever. So, put it in your coffee before you turn it on, and then I usually mix it from the bottom first, and then kind of pull it up and it starts to foam. And it gives you a really nice foam on top. And this is really nice if you don't like how it gets kind of greasy and fatty on top of your coffee. And that's it. So that is our pumpkin spiced Bulletproof coffee. And you can also make it with canned pumpkin if you prefer. And it's literally so foamy that you get foam on your upper lip. So absolutely yummy, yummy, yummy. And don't be afraid to experiment with the kinds of fats that you put in here. Anything that you love, you can throw into your coffee. My absolute favorite is rendered bacon fat and a little bit of maple flavored extract. Bacon maple coffee. If you haven't had bacon maple Bulletproof coffee, you've not lived. Oh, I'll tell you what. Okay, so I'm going to sign out for now. We're going to pop back shortly, and we're going to do cream cheese stuffed pumpkin mini donuts. I just have a couple errands to run, and I got to drop off Jacob's suitcase for the weekend. So I will pop back in probably about a half an hour, and we're going to have some donuts to go with our awesome coffee. And look at how pretty and foamy that is. Like, you could serve that to someone who's not even keto, and I don't think that they would guess that it was keto. They would just think they were drinking a fancy coffee. So think outside the box, and flavoring extracts can be added to anything. Pick your flavor, make a yummy coffee, and have a fun flavor-filled Friday. And if you guys have a story to share, a victory, a recipe, or a struggle, get in touch. It's time to share that story. See you guys soon. And we're going to have so much pumpkin fun. Oh my goodness. It's time. I'm ready. Happy fall, y'all.
Happy fall for it. I'm about to go for a swim. I'm about to put on some button-ups, booties, and drink some pumpkin spice Starbucks. Happy fall.
See you guys soon.